Good morning, Patricia Sunshine here. How is your day? If you want to talk about it, just inbox me and let me know. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. I am, and I'd like to talk to you today about having a steady stream of income. These days, having a job is so unreliable, and it's not something that you should count on to take care of your family 100%. Things do happen, crises take place, employment opportunities may leave for whatever reason. But if you have a steady stream of income that you have created on your own, then you'll always have money to get to the next opportunity. Okay, and I'm talking about having enough money for gas, having enough money to start a new venture, things like that. So if you want to view your job as your primary source of income and the way you take care of things at home, look at a hobby or a special talent or gift or ability as a way to take care of you. Spend money on the things that you like to do. What types of things did you enjoy doing maybe before you had a bunch of responsibilities? Okay, so that's what I want to focus on today. It's so important to just have that stream of income, because if something happens with your job and sometimes you're not given a notice when you are terminated. So it's impossible to just make sure that things don't stop rolling just because someone stops giving it to you. When you have your own stream of income, you're able to decide and dictate when you're going to make money and how much you're going to make. Okay, and so like myself, I started enterprising at a very young age. Some people may and some people may not know that I used to sell things like ice cream, and I taught people different things when I was little, and I just made things. I turned some things into something that can be sold, and so that worked for me then, and it still works for me now. Like, for instance, right now, my children and I, we make earrings, and we have graduated to making bracelets and necklaces out of copper and stones, like different really, really cute, nice stones. And, and so that has actually helped me for about 2 years while I really had no income, and I never really had to ask anyone to fill up my gas tank and different things like that. I always had something to work with. A lot of times people don't want to help you if it looks like if you're just like, you don't have a penny, a lot of people won't help you at all. But if you have $5 to get to where you need to go, or get to where the people are, then you might be able to have allow yourself access to other resources and opportunities. Okay, so that's what I strongly believe. If you have a hobby, if you have a skill or interest and you're good at it, I encourage you to go ahead and turn that into something like a gig that you can actually get money from on a regular basis. People don't really like hustles. They're frowned upon not only by the government, but they're frowned upon by family members and friends, people who don't understand your drive. Okay, so don't worry about them, because you know what, you won't be asking them for any money if anything happened. And I don't even condone borrowing, and so I really haven't had to borrow money since 2002 or 2003, something like that. If something comes up, then people kind of, when they see that you are somewhat helping yourself, people will volunteer to do things for you. Okay, and so like, I don't have a sob story, but when people see a mother who's living as a single mother taking care of 6 children, and somehow gifts just do tend to fall at your feet, and they are very timely too. So when I add those gifts with my hustle money, then it helps make ends meet. Like, I can pay my bills, and I've also had to do some other things like donating plasma, which I don't really condone anymore after I found out certain things about it. And well, you can do it, but I just don't want to do that anymore, you know. But so one more thing is, remember that there is a way to barter. That is trading your services for some goods or services for things that another person might have, that they have made, created, and you both trade and both of you have what you need. There's a way to do that. Like if you know how to braid and another person knows how to make purses, something like that. Maybe you all can swap services and products, and everybody will have what they need instead of going out and putting that money out into some community that, you know, you really, you don't know, whatever. You're help yourself is what I'm saying. Okay, help yourself. And stop borrowing money, for one, because when you don't have money, like if your job ends and you're in a predicament where you don't have money, you put yourself in a bad situation, of course, because people are predatory in their practices sometimes. Okay? Lots of times you can't get a loan. Lots of times you already use the same people to help you over and over again, and they're tired of your mess. So why don't you start now, develop a little hustle that you can help support your own self. I even teach my children how to, you know, to have a hustle. All of them will tell you how to make money, okay? They have gifts and skills and abilities, and they use those, even if it's speech, okay? So they're going to tell you that I had $20 and now I have $150, because they know how to make money. They know how that process goes. They know about profit and they know about loss. They know about establishing good credit with someone, and they know about being cheated. Okay, they know about bad credit. So they're smarter now, they're wiser, and they are more, they make better decisions with who they do what type of business with. Okay, you can teach your children those things as well. I enjoyed this video so much, and talk to you soon. Patricia Sunshine, bye bye.